It is a cold and windy one today, gang. I'm back here at All Saints Cemetery today, and we're here to pay our respects to Danny Bridges. He was one of many boys that was murdered by a serial killer named Larry Eyler. And let's talk about it. Danny, by the way, was born in August of 1984, and he lived to be 16 years old. So Larry Eyler, this serial killer, he killed some 21 young men and teen boys. He had an accomplice that in his later crimes, named Robert David Little, that assisted him, apparently. And on this Larry Eyler, when he was a kid, he was a troublemaker. His mom put him in the home for unruly boys, and when he freaked out about that and begged his mom to take him back, she did. She saw no wrong with this boy. She went all the way through these trials, by the way, later. But a mother knows no greater love than for her children, the parents, speaking for parents. When Eyler was in his teens and he went into puberty, he discovered that he was a homosexual. And as he got older, he became a legend, so to speak, in the Indianapolis area as kind of he was into leather, and he was feared as a crazy. His first murder happened in August 3rd of 78. Picked up a 19-year-old hitchhiker named Craig Long, and at knife point, he took Craig to an abandoned field. He handcuffed him, he tied his ankles, and when Long attempted to get away, he wasn't having any of it. He was trying to hop and run away. He was yelling back at Larry, "You queer." In 82 to 84, Eyler committed 21 murders. These 21 murders, he used sedatives to do his work. He would lure the kids. That's how we got Danny. Daniel Bridges, his nickname was Danny. That's how we got him. So this is where Danny's buried. He is by the Sweetman family plot. He's tucked in right behind here. There we go. It says, "I love you, Sharon," at the very top of the tombstone. Danny Bridges, 1967 to 1984. Sad day when he was lured to the apartment. Danny was lured to the apartment. He was bound to a chair and tortured and assaulted. And after that, Larry Eyler stabbed him to death. And then, if that wasn't enough, he took the body to the bathroom, little Danny, and dismembered him. He drained all the blood from his body, put him in a garbage bag, and dumped the garbage bag in the apartment complex next door, not far away. And of course it was found literally the next day, and they knew right where to go. And this Eyler guy was not a super smart guy. He didn't really clean up very good, and well, stupid just to do all this stuff, plus evil. But that said, you know, to conclude on him, I really don't want to spend much more time on Larry Eyler. He was sentenced to death, and coward that he is, he tried to plea his way out of the death sentence by asking the courts, in return for confessing and giving details on all his murders, give him life instead. And what they said was no, which is awesome. He died in prison of AIDS, and that's the old death row forever. You're eventually going to die in prison. I think the appeal should be a year or two, and then that's it, carry it out. Anyway, let's focus on Danny. DCFS really did try to do a good job on this one, guys. They sent him a couple times to Maryville Academy, which is it's one of the top places, and actually it's right down the street here, very well known. But he got out of there. It wasn't suiting him. What I was able to find out is Danny, he was a handsome youth that sought adult approval. He had a quick smile, and he was painfully honest. He's overall a good boy. So we hope you're resting in peace, Danny. Rest in peace.